Hi guys, how's it going? And welcome to a video that I'm sure a lot of people have been waiting for, or just it will help people out a hell of a lot, and it's how to make a lot of coins in Madden 17 Ultimate Team. So I know looking at the top right doesn't look like I have a lot of coins, if you'd have noticed that yet, but it's because I'm on an alternate account, just to show you that you don't need tons of coins to begin with to make coins using this method. Going to start out, I'll just open the pack in the background, but I'll start out by giving you some basic tips as to how to make a lot of coins. And I did touch on this in one of my other Ultimate Team videos, but one of the basic tips is things like this: a Randy Moss Legend collectible. That is absolutely insane to get in an All-Pro pack, but that does very nicely lead me on to what makes money in this game. So we'll go to this Randy Moss collectible. We'll see how much it's worth. I have absolutely no idea because I don't use Randy Moss for this usually because he is very expensive, but compared to what he's going for on the market, that's an easy 100k right there from that All-Pro pack. So that gives me an insane basis to go off for this episode. So you'll see it's about 100k for a Randy Moss collectible there. There aren't many on the auction block at the moment, so he'll easily sell for 100k, maybe even 105k if I put him up now. He'll sell over the next 24 hours. But the basis of this sort of tip is that for Legend collectibles, you want to buy low. You can potentially put them in sets or just resell them at a higher value. And you can do this with any card in the game. I'm not saying it's limited to Legend collectibles. They just seem the easiest ones to do it with. So the filters you need on the auction block, you need to use these filters pretty much. It's an easy way to swap between loads of them to see if someone lists one up very cheaply. You'll be able to be one of the first guys there to pick it up. So you go type collectibles, program legends, and you want to do this with a certain few number of teams or number of legends throughout the course of the year. So the first tip, as I said, is to sell high and buy low. So we'll use Larry Wilson here for an example. He's probably not the best to go with because he is a very cheap legend, but just as an example, we'll go to Larry Wilson. So we'll just type his name in the search bar, Wilson, and first thing you want to do is check his price, check his selling price. At the moment, he's going for about 45k, and you need 11 items to put into his set. So, just by using the math there, if we manage to pick up this collectible here, 3,400, and we pick up 10 of them, plus his other card for, let's say that's 3,400 as well, just for sake of argument, that's about 37k. If we sell him for 45k, that means we'll get, after tax, 40.5k, and we'll make a free 3k profit there. It might not seem like much, but multiply that out to the higher end legends. So, for example, let's put Brian Dawkins as another example. He's selling for about 350k. Let's say his collectibles, hopefully there'll be one on the market for a little bit cheap. Brian Dawkins, there isn't at the moment, but there's a bid one there. If you manage to bid on that and get that for around 20k, you get 10 of them for 20k, you get his lower card for 20k, that is 220k. You sell him for 350k. It can be quite time consuming this, but it's got amazing payout. I mean, on my other account, on my Road to Glory account, no money spent Road to Glory account, I've been doing this for about 2-3 weeks now, and I had pretty much 60k on there, and I've got up to around the 400k mark. So it can be done, and I haven't been playing it tons, probably about an hour or two a day, grinding out some solos here and there as well. But this Legend Collectibles works an absolute treat. So we'll go, one player I like to do it with is Lawyer Malloy. So I'll just put, just as a final example to show you it works, you put Lawyer Malloy in. He's got collectibles for 6,500. One there for 5k, one there for 2.5k. You see this one's going with no bids. He's selling for about 65k at the moment, so we need 11 collectibles. If I get them all for 5k, that adds up to about 55k. The players tend to be a little bit cheaper, so we'll put that 52k. Selling for 65k, that's an easy 8k profit. If you manage to do that every day over the course of a week, that's a free 80k. Just as simple as that. Sorry, free 50k, as simple as that. And it really does it up. As you can see, someone's probably doing this method right now as they bid on it. But another method, like I'm saying, is you can buy the collectibles, put them in the sets and sell the legend. Or you can just buy the collectible for cheap. You can see 6.5k there. This guy could buy it for 5k. He could instantly list it up 6.2k, for an example. He'll make an easy 500 coins for doing absolutely nothing. Might not seem like much, but if you're doing this, doing one a minute over the course of an hour, that's 30k. And to make 30k an hour just sitting here on the auction block seems pretty like a pretty good payout to me, to be perfectly honest. And I'm not going to leave you with just the one tip. I know that is the main tip I'm going to give this episode. So if that's anything to go by and you do use it and it does pay off for you, let me know down in the comments, and also like the video. I really appreciate the likes, and subscribe to the channel. We're nearly at 2.5k subscribers. I'd love to pick up some more subscribers. There's a lot of Ultimate Team content, so don't miss out on that. But the next tip is the limited edition solos. This most feared solo here. Not sure why the other ones aren't showing up for me actually on this account, but the most feared solos. I haven't done any of them yet actually. I might grind through a few of them on this account just to get the coins up on this account, and then I'll be able to have a lot more fun on this account, to be honest. But the most feared solos, you can see I'll go through them. It's probably a lot handier that I haven't done them because you'll be able to see the rewards. But it's 32 solos. You get 1k roughly per solo there. As you can see, 750 and then up to 250 for that one. And these are really easy. Like, they're on rookie difficulty, and you can get them done one every 5 minutes easy, I'd say. Anyone can do them. So, solos also, the limited edition ones, they tend to pay out a lot better than sort of the NFL Journey or the other ones that I can't actually show here because they're not on the screen, but the team challenges as well. Don't do them. They're really not worth the payout. But, as I said, the Legend Collectible sniping is a very big one. And there will be one more final tip, actually, now that I've remembered it. It's just, a lot of this is trawling through the auction block, but that is where you can make the most money. As you can see, 2.5k there. If you manage to pick him up, that's a free 4k profit. But what you can do, what I tend to do as well, you put the quality to 85 to 89. You put the program just as all programs. You pick up any card for this. And for this, a huge tip is to use a site called Muthead. If you haven't been on it before, it gives you the prices of all the players. So they're sort of, it's just a running commentary of what's happening on the auction block is the best way to describe it. And you can, so, for example here, I've got a quarterback. I'll go buy now, lowest now, Drew Brees. You think 6.9 might be the cheapest. You might think, I'm getting an absolute bargain there. But he could normally go for 5k. There might just be none on the market at the moment. So, you don't want to pick up the cheapest. You also want to search the player's name, because it won't show you all the players if you do it this way. So, Drew Brees, 6.9. As you can see, a few more popped up there. There wasn't the 8.4 one there. There wasn't some of these other ones down there. So, you always want to search for the player and check Muthead. But if you get snipes, it really does come in handy. I'll see if I can quickly find one. Middle linebacker tends to be a good one for this because they tend to sell really cheap quite often. But, so we got Johnson there. I managed to pick one of him up actually for 150 coins the other day, which is quite phenomenal. But Johnson. So we'll put that in. We've got one for 6.9k. We got some for 7k. But say one popped up for 6k. You'd be able to list him up instantly. 6.8k. You get a sale. You get some easy profit. So they're the main tips for making coins in Madden this year. It's a lot of auction house trawling through it, but it's definitely worth it. If you haven't seen my other Ultimate Team series, you'll be able to see the effects of that. An episode of that will be coming out soon, and there's 10 or 11 episodes of it already out, so go and check them out. But hopefully this has been good for you guys. I'd love to see sort of the profit you guys make from it. Let me know if you make an insane profit or get an insane snipe or something down below in the comments. But for now, that is it from me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys soon.